It is the final match of the entire night, the last ZVZ, the last match to decide who will advance to tomorrow's bracket.
Great job by Revival against Dimaga, takes it with a 2-1, and we are heading now into the last Zerg versus Zerg. RorO defeated Dimaga as well, he took it with a 2-0, now the two are meeting each other, and only one can go on.
Yep, and the first map is going to be Belshire Vestige. The map is already low, let's jump into the game right now.
Starting at the bottom right of Belshire Vestige, we have the Evil Genius player. It is
Samsung Ken RorO from Korea.
RorO is a great player here, and it's actually not Korea. Did I mess the colors up or did they mess it up? Bottom right, we have his opponent for Evil Genius. It is
Easy Revival Raid Call from America.
Going for another 9 full. Same map, same exact placement for spawning. He doesn't have speed, he doesn't have... I mean, he tries to get the hatch here, but that's not even going to work.
I mean, he's going to try his best here. That is definitely, that's definitely true. And he will try to find maybe an opening, a timing that he can use. But the Harvest account is so significantly in RorO's favor that his economy is going to be incredible. And Revival, the only thing that he could really do is maybe trying to hit a timing here, but he doesn't even realize how far he's behind, I feel.
Yeah, that's very well said. I don't think he does either. Just a little bit of a run by here by RorO with this many links. He can get in and scout whether there's a roach timing coming to follow this up, whether he started lair. He gets to know everything here.
The scout is great for him, but I guess so late for Revival. We already have lair done, like, halfway nearly. We have speed, we have everything. All the cards are stacked in RorO's favor.
He sees that the gas was just now being taken for Revival. He knows how late the gas even is. Knows he's going into 4 gases as well. Everything known here. And he's just going to go into double upgrade and start making some roaches. And nothing that Revival does is going to break him, most likely.
Yeah, he's just going to go in with roaches and speed. That's the only thing that he has to do. He doesn't have to do anything more. He can go take a 3rd base. For him, it's really only the question, okay, how do I finish him? I am so far ahead, I can take this game. I have to just choose one path that I can go down and then commit to it, and I will win this. If he's indecisive, then he could give Revival the opportunity to bounce back into this game, but I don't see it happening. We have Roach speed started, and with 1-1 and Roaches, he is going to just go and take down Revival. I do not see anything else happen here. Revival, if he scouts it, might heavily commit to maybe even a lot of spine crawlers, but that is then going to be it.
I mean, yeah, the more spine crawlers he makes, the little more drones he loses. To make a spine, you lose a drone. Just how it is.
Call me crazy. This is one of those myth things one again. We have RorO with the lair tech at his natural, and the lair is nearly dead. Wasn't it at some point true in Starcraft that if you upgraded a damaged hatch to lair, that the lair spawns with full HP, or am I crazy here?
I think in Starcraft 1 that's how it was, but I don't know about Starcraft 2, to be honest. I'm like, I think you're right, but I'm not sure enough to answer your question.
With an Overlord moving it into an Overseer, it works.
But same with a Corruptor becoming a Broodlord.
Yeah, exactly. I feel it was at some point also the case for lair. I think that was the thought process for RorO, because there's no other reason why you would ever do that. Of course, you try to hide, but still, that is like the most riskiest lair that you will ever see in your entire life.
Yeah,
I actually would love to know that, guys. If you have an idea if that is true, if a lair used to at some point spawn with full HP, if a damaged hatch is morphed into a lair, please let us know. Send us a tweet at Color at Proxywolf. I really want to know if